Hey everyone, welcome back to Southern Gal True Crime. 16-year-old Kimberly Arrington was last seen on October 30th, 1998 in Montgomery, Alabama. Kimberly left home between 4 and 5 p.m. She was going to go to the CVS pharmacy, which was located on the corner of 3rd Street and Forest Avenue, to pick up some candy and a soft drink. She never returned home, and she has not been seen or heard from since. When Kimberly didn't return home after about an hour, her parents became concerned. They went out to look for her. And after a couple of hours of searching themselves, they did contact the police and report her missing. At the time that she disappeared, Kim was described as a happy teenager. She had no rebellious behavior. She was friendly to everyone. She had a kind nature, and her family does not believe that she would have run away. She was planning her Christmas shopping, and she had spoken to her father about it on the day that she disappeared. So initially, the police suspected that Kimberly had run away, given her age at the time, and we see this in a lot of cases. But they now believe that she may have been abducted, but the circumstances surrounding her disappearance remain unclear. It's unclear whether Kim ever made it to the pharmacy or not. Unfortunately, there are no witnesses in the case. There is no surveillance footage. There is no evidence of foul play, and her case is still unsolved. So it's been over 25 years now, and Kimberly's father, Walter, says that he still waits for her to come walking through the door every day. He says that every day that goes by feels like it might be the last chance of ever seeing his daughter again or recovering her body. He says that Kimberly was a good girl. She enjoyed listening to music, dancing, learning the computers at school, and she was very well behaved. He goes on to say someone may have asked her for directions and forced her into a car as she walked to the CVS pharmacy near her home in Montgomery, Alabama. Walter says that most people liked her. She was very friendly towards everybody, and he feels like that maybe that could be a reason why she was abducted. He was heading to work the last time he saw Kim. She was already talking about Christmas. He said she was asking about her gifts, and he says that that is the picture that stays in his mind. He says, I can hear her talking and see her talking from that day on, and I cannot go any further because I'm at a standstill until I find out what happened to her. It is something that I carry with me every day. Kimberly, as we said earlier, she left the family's home at around 5 p.m. She did tell her mother where she was going, and then she just simply vanished. Kim's mother, who was ill at the time, unfortunately passed away in 2005. Kim's father, Walter, says that obviously it was not easy for Kim's mother either when Kim disappeared, and he recalled that one of the last things that his wife asked him was whether he would continue to look for Kim. Whatever her fate, Kim's name does live on. Her sister Jennifer named her daughter Kim after her missing aunt. And the little girl who knows that her mother's sister is missing often asks when she's going to meet Auntie Kim. So over the years, authorities in Montgomery say that there have been few clues. They have no strong leads. They have done scores of interviews with family members, friends, classmates, locals, have turned up no witnesses. Captain Keith Barnett of the Montgomery Police Department says, we had nobody that saw her get snatched up, and nobody found her purse or jacket or anything on the side of the road. She just disappeared. She left home and disappeared. For an older girl to be abducted and vanished, if that's what really happened, would be unusual. Since most abductors target a younger child because they're easier to manipulate, they're easier to get into a vehicle, and they're easier to control. At the time she went missing, Kim was 5'4" tall, around 110 pounds. She was wearing a gray Bugle Boy shirt with a collar, light blue jeans, and white Reebok sneakers with gray trim. She has a scar on her stomach. She was 16 years old at the time she went missing. She would be 42 years old now. So anyone with information about Kimberly's disappearance, her possible whereabouts, if you saw anything, you are encouraged to call the Montgomery Police Department at 334-241-2790, or you can call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. Captain Barnett says whether we find her deceased or whether we find her alive, we would like to bring some kind of closure to the family. Give this video a like. Please leave a comment below. But the most important thing you can do is share this video anywhere and everywhere you can to keep Kim's name, her face, her story out there so that she is never forgotten. If you'd like to learn more about the missing and unsolved cold cases, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.